Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk about how to know you're connected to spirit before you do a spirit art drawing. So this channel is a little bit about teaching people or helping people understand more about spirit art. So one of the important aspects of spirit art, which is a light form or can be a deeper form of channeling, is knowing when you're connected with spirit. So let's say you have everything set up, like you have your pens and paper and colored pencils and everything, like you're all set up with everything and you have all the supplies on your desk and you're ready to go. So how do you know that you're connected with spirit before the drawing begins? First and foremost, you need to make sure that your intention is to connect with spirit. Make sure it's not about something else, like impressing somebody or telling somebody a cool story. Like the intention to connect with spirit, just like if you pray or meditate or whatever your personal practice is, that is the intention, is connecting with spirit and to do a spirit art drawing. It shouldn't be something else, like I'm gonna create the best painting or drawing I've ever done in my life because now I'm connected with spirit. That's not the intention. The intention is to get the connection, period. Especially because for a lot of people, especially if they've never done this before, it's gonna be a new sensation. So you have to be, it's gonna be something that you need to be really open-minded about and not afraid. Because if you are fearful, just like anything in life, could stifle the experience because you're putting out the vibration of fear, and then could be what comes back. So that's why people that are already into mediumship or channels or even children are good at connecting with spirit, because they either know what to expect because they're not afraid and they've been doing it for a while, or it just comes so naturally they don't have to really do anything. The connection's already well established. Like a channel, like somebody who channels a lot, the connection's already established. So anyways, so that's one thing to keep in mind. What is the intention? The intention should not be to impress somebody else, make the best drawing you've ever done, or anything fearful. You have to be like purely wanting to connect with spirit and open to different things that could happen. Okay, so number 2. Actually, this is not numbered, so I don't know why I said number 2, but anyways, I wanted to say that because of the intention's so important. That's why practice groups are really good, because you'll be surrounded by beginning, intermediate, and expert channels and mediums that they have experience and know what to do, and so the collective intention of the group will amplify what's going on. So like even if you are somewhat skeptical, if you're in a group with mediums, then it amplifies the intention and there's greater chances for a favorable outcome as far as connection with spirit, okay? Because everybody in the group will be connecting with spirit. So your chances of connecting with spirit are amplified. So also the connection with spirit. Everybody is going to experience a connection with spirit in a different way. Okay, so a lot of people, when they're doing a spirit art drawing of any type, will get a sensation in their face. Like, I know a channeler, for example, and her chin starts to twitch. Like it twitches down here and it actually affects her speech a little bit. And that's something that never happens to her in regular life. It only happens when she's channeling. Some people, their face gets hot. Some people, that their eyes twitch, or they feel like a pressure in like one of their ears. That's pretty common too. Or like pressure in their jaw. So for me, when I'm beginning to do a spirit art drawing and before I actually start drawing, I am telling spirit mentally that, okay, we're doing this, and then I would have already said a prayer and made my request to the spirit world before this, so they would have already known. But I'm waiting for the sign that I am physically connected. And so with me, it's actually behind my left eye, and I will feel it because it is like a slight throbbing behind my eye. The left eye is very symbolic of the pituitary and pineal gland. So a lot of times when people like their left eye hurts, or they, you know, have some sort of headache that's around this eye or something, that is symbolic for, or not symbolic, but connected to the third eye and the pituitary gland up here. And there's usually a lot of activity going on for those people at that time. So for me, and I found this out at the ISF when I had my class with Coral Rider, I was looking for my sign and it was behind my eye, and it got really warm actually. So it was kind of like whatever blood vessel is behind my eye, it gets hot, and then it gets it like throbs or something. I mean, there's no other way. It's like a vibration, like it vibrates behind my eye. And so let's say I'm in the middle of a spirit art drawing and then I need to like take a break and go to the bathroom or like get some water or something. And then when I come back, I need to make sure I reconnect. So I have to make sure that my eye, I still feel the same way, and it can take a few moments to get the connection again. So you kind of have to sit there and be patient with it. The spirit art's nothing that can be forced, because it's an agreed relationship between you and spirit. So it's a two-way street. So you have to be willing to give spirit some time to connect with you, because a lot of times when spirit's trying to connect with you to do spirit art, that spirit could be learning too. It's not just the human that's learning, it's also the spirit that's learning. Like, everybody's learning, okay? So you need to be patient with them as well. Some spirits are really experienced at working with people, and some are not. So yeah, with me, it's behind my left eye, and it gets warm and it vibrates. And this will start out as a very subtle sensation for a lot of people. You have to really sit there and be patient with the experience of what it is spirit is trying to show you of how you're connected. You have to wait and not expect something like bombastic to happen, like your hair to stand up like straight up on your head, or temporarily lose your vision. You can't wait for something like that. It could be something small, like you feeling a tap on the side of your nose, and then you feel like the tap on the side of your nose throughout the drawing. So I wanted to say that my experience with what goes on behind my left eye during a spirit art drawing is so intense that, or at least it became very intense for a while, because one day I did a spirit art drawing just like normal, like I can't remember if it was for a video or just for practice at home or whatever. And then I was really tired when I went to bed, and when I woke up in the morning, I had a burst eye vessel, a burst blood vessel in my eye on the left, and I was like really alarmed, and I didn't know if I should go to the hospital or something, because I don't get burst blood vessels in my eyes. It like never happens. I've never had a black eye. I've never had anything wrong with my eye. Yeah, I wear glasses, but there's nothing that happens to me. I don't get like dry eyes or something, but my eye was all red on the left side, and it was really scary, and I was kind of freaking out, like wondering if I need to go to the hospital or something. But basically it was a sign that I needed to trust that I was getting connected, and I was getting very connected. And they've really, my spirit guide team, they really ramped up the connection so much, where after that I had to tell them that I can't have like, I mean, it never happened again. I can't have that intensive experience where my eyes red, because I can't be going around I don't know, I just thought it looked really bad. I can't be going around looking like my eyes full of blood. It was gross. But in a way, like, I did it to myself because I really wanted Spirit to show me a lot, that I was connected in a serious way. And so then it became physical, obviously, when my eye became red. Okay. Other sensations, you could feel like something on the top of your head, like you could, on the back of your head. I mean, it's hard to tell. Some people, their hand will shake, like, and part of their trance is that they're not like in control of their hand anymore when they are channeling, and that's a part of the channeling process, because you're blending with the Spirit and then you're allowing them to work together with you to draw. So that's what I have to say about how to know you're connected with Spirit before you start a spirit art drawing. You should feel it, like it should be an actual sensation, usually in your face. So everybody's a little bit different. Also, you know, I guess you could also be a person that you don't need a physical sensation if you're very connected with Spirit anyways. And then if you have a blank piece of paper, then you just start seeing things, or you just start seeing things clairvoyantly, and you don't need that. But typically speaking, when people are connected with Spirit, they get a physical sensation. So anyways, I hope you liked my video. I know I ranted a little bit, but I'm just trying to help people understand that they're going to have a physical sensation, even if it's very subtle, before they begin a spirit art drawing. And thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll make another spirit art video before you know it. Bye-bye, guys.